Hello all. Myself Swapnil Jain, and I am currently working as assistant professor at HR Patel Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research Shirpur. In this video, I am going to tell you how to upgrade your qualification at the MSPC portal, that is Maharashtra State Pharmacy Council online portal. So for that, you will have to open MSPC online portal by uh, putting this ID into your Google. Okay. I will click on this MSPC online portal. So when you open this site, you will have various options like new registration, other processes. Now at here you have to click other processes. Why? Because you have been already registered at the Maharashtra State Pharmacy Council. If not, you have to click on the new registration. Now, as we are already registered with the Maharashtra State Pharmacy Council and we have to upgrade our qualification, we have to click on the other processes. When we click on the other processes, we will have to add a registration number here. After adding this registration number, we have to press on the gate button. Now we will be diverted or redirected towards the new page. So for example, if I am adding here like this, I will click on get. Now we have to enter our details. After adding these details, you will get OTP on your mobile number. After adding OTP, this site will be again redirected to the new page where you have to upload your picture and signature. And after doing this, you will get one ID and password on your registered email ID. Now that email ID you will have to use for the further process. So I will show you my example. As I have been already registered with the MSPC online portal, I have my login ID and password. Here I have already added my password. So I will have to just enter the CAPTCHA. After adding CAPTCHA, I will press on the login button. So you will see the dashboard here showing the registration number. This is my registration number, this is validity, this is my PPP number which have been already expired. You can also update your PPP from this portal. So I will go directly towards the application section. So in this application, I have to create new application. So I will click on the select button. So when you click on the select button, the drop down menu appears, and from this you have to select the appropriate option. Okay, so many options are given here. So I will choose additional qualification from this menu. I will click on it and create application. So you can see here, second additional qualification application has been generated. The first application has been approved, okay, which I have already completed. Now I will click on the application which I have generated. After clicking it, you have to select the qualification for which you are applying. Date of passing, I will add the date of passing. State Maharashtra, select district, I will select Dhule, Ahimsa College. Now I will click on the add button. After clicking on add button, at the bottom you will see the course have been generated. Now you will have to click on the proceed button. After clicking on the proceed button, this is very important step where you have to upload your documents. Now which documents are required? Here is the list which shows you which documents are required. You can also find these details on the website, but for this purpose, so for MPharm, you will have to upload statement of acceptance, MPharm final year certificate, MPharm provisional or convocation certificate, and pharmacy college living certificate. So these are the 4 applications which you have to add for the M.Pharm. For B.Pharm, here the list is given, and for PhD only statement of acceptance and PhD convocation is required. So what is this statement of acceptance? When you click on this button, the new Word file will be open. In this you will have to only add your name, registration number and date on which you have been registered. After adding this date, just put a mark for which you are applying. So here we are applying for additional qualification. So in this particular row or in this particular cell, I will have to mark like this. Okay, tick, just tick here simply. After that, you have to place date, place, our name, okay, and signature. After that, what you have to do, you have to scan it, and after scanning, you have to convert it into a PDF file, and that PDF file should be uploaded on this portal. Okay, and other files like mark sheet, convocation certificate, and living certificate, all those files should be converted into PDF format, and which should have size less than 200 KB. This thing you have to keep in mind. After that, we will click on the proceed for payment button. Now this is very critical step. I have faced a problem here. That problem I will discuss later on. So your address should be confirmed here. Confirm your address whether it is correct or wrong, because your certificate will be delivered on your this address which you have provided here. So after clicking on this button, you have to press confirm application. So after confirming application, okay, the all these details will be recorded. So this is the final step. Before that, you have to click on the pay button. After clicking on pay button, you will be redirected towards the payment site. Now you have to make payment with the help of net banking, debit card, whatever it may be. After making payment, you will get a SBI reference number, and that SBI reference number should start with capital D and capital U. That SBI reference number you have to paste here. You have to write 150 here as additional qualification costs only 150 rupees. Payment date, the date on which you made payment, you have to add these details, and just press this add button. After pressing this add button, if your SBI reference number matches with the details you provided, these details will be added further. Okay, this is the final step. And after that, you have to confirm the address, okay, and then confirm the application. Once you confirm the application, you will get email ID or SMS from MSPC that your application has been accepted, and this certificate will be delivered at the address which you have provided. Now, the important point which I was talking to you earlier, that my payment failed, but the amount was debited from my bank account. So what did I do in this case? Even if the payment shows error, okay, if you have used a debit card, net banking, credit card, whatever it may be, if it says your payment has been failed, but if the amount has been deducted from your bank account, you have to go to one website that is called as SBI Collect. When you go to this SBI Collect, you have to click on this site first, SBI Collect. Click here and proceed. After proceeding, here you will see one drop down menu again, and you will have to click payment history. So when you click on this payment history, you will get two options from which you have to select first. Select a date range to view details of previous payments. So I will click on this. Now I will show you my example how I retrieved my payment details. So I will put my date of birth, my mobile number, and date range. After that, I will again add this captcha FC04C and go, and you will be able to see here the reference number. Now this reference number should be pasted uh, over that point which I have already shown you. Okay, this you have to uh, copy and paste on that folder. Again, you can take printout from this site also. That means you will have a proof that you have made a payment with appropriate reference number. Okay, so that's all from my side. If you have any doubt or feedback, so you can just make a comment on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.